And we are here. Hello, hello, hello.
We are here.
Yes.
Good to be here. Yay, yay, yay.
Welcome to our 12th meetup, I guess. 12,
Yeah.
definitely 12th online meetup. It's the fourth. What's month today?
April.
So it's
Is
fourth.
that what you mean?
So it's fourth meetup in this year. Wow. So we already had like 12 meetups. That's like one whole year online.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit crazy.
Can you see the background or is it black?
Like, you want to see it on the screen? I can show you.
Oh yeah, I see. It should. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, not the. What the heck is that again? Oh yeah, my. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's working.
Mm-hmm.
It took me like 20 minutes to find correct image too.
Yeah, that is a special moment.
Yeah, these are like the important things you need to do first, and then
of course.
Then
Yeah.
you just set up the other stuff, like cameras, microphones, and everything.
Yeah, those are the least important things compared to such an image.
Yeah.
So you get it.
Yeah. So as you can see, we don't have any speakers today, so it will be just us, me, Jiri, hi, and Norman.
Hi.
So you can ask us anything, or we have, I don't know, couple topics. I don't know if you can call them topics, but it's some.
That's too structured.
Yeah, it's too structured. It will be like slightly punk news, and we can talk like about anything or everything. So if you have any questions, you can ask in the chat, or I don't know. If you have my phone number, you can call me or whatever.
There's also Twitter, of course. I'm trying to watch Twitter and the chat.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
Yeah. So. Okay, so we can start. I have some, or the first, whatever. How are you doing right now?
That's for me?
Yeah. No, I mean there is no one else other like that. So.
Oh, it's all right. Yeah, I'm not used to you talking to me directly. Lorna, thank you so much. Yeah, how am I doing? I had a cold. I catched a cold, which is not that nice. But apart from that, I'm good. It's no COVID. Nowadays, you have to say these things, right? It's really just running nose and stuff like this. But apart from that, things are okay.
That's fine. I see.
How is it in Czech Republic now nowadays?
I see Lawrence is well too. That's also good.
That's awesome. Yes, we of course care.
How is it in Czech Republic? It's getting better. It's from Monday we ended up our what's the lockdown. So we are somehow we can go outside again. So
nice fresh air stuff.
It's good. So that's. I mean,
how was that lockdown? Was it typical like no going out in the night and not moving too far? Or?
Yeah. We were like kind of stuck just in the district of the or county or whatever you want to say. It's like, so you don't have cross borders. We had like police patrols or like in the borders of the counties or regions. But
okay.
I mean, I crossed them like 6 times during the lockdown, but never met any patrol.
Okay.
But I was like, you were able to cross them with like specific reasons if you're going to the doctor or whatever. So it's it's good. So it was fine. And now everything is getting slightly better. Numbers, whatever they means, are looking they also like better. So, and weather is
like
also
here.
Sometimes like it's kind of better. So it's hopefully we will have like normal life soon, more or less.
Almost boring as you can see. No, I get it. Yeah. In Germany, I'm not sure. It's not really going in that direction at the moment. But let's see.
Yeah.
They now discussed another lockdown.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because they just don't dare touching anything that would close companies. So as long as the car industry has to build their cars, we can't really have an actual lockdown. We only can lock in people at home.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's see how long this takes. If it takes too long, I'm just going to check the topic.
Yeah, I mean, we finally get a couch, so you can sleep here on the couch if you want.
Nice. Great. Yeah.
Okay. So what we selected the movement well. Yeah. It went well. Yeah, it was easy. I mean, easy. It was fine. But IKEA examen. Actually, the couch is not the sofa. Couch. I don't know. Sofa. It's.
I'm not sure if that's a difference.
It's not from the IKEA.
Yeah, but I have now all the drawers from IKEA. Or actually from Jiri.
Yeah. But yeah, we are just waiting for the table, and it's like really, really big table. So I just received the picture from the seller that they are sending it. So it's like the big table, like family table with 6 chairs. So, and like the whole it's on like it's like I don't know 100 kilograms. So
okay, I wouldn't even know where to put such a table.
I mean, we are 5, so it's fine. We can manage, and we have some place for it, so it will be. Hopefully, we will fit through the door. So
that would be really.
I mean,
yeah, that happened to my wardrobe.
I mean,
it didn't fit.
This is not like IKEA, so it's basically complete. The table is complete, so you have everything connected. So.
I see. So you have okay.
So yeah. I mean, I guess you can like unscrew
the
legs or whatever. So probably it will be fine. How are you preparing for Vue.js 3? Yeah, we are
right into the topic, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm preparing it for like I'm meditating every day and trying.
Sorry.
Trying to get yeah. So
I'm actually praying instead.
Praying also. I mean.
No. No, actually, of course that is a big discussion, right? And Vue 3 will. I don't think that it will be widely used in the next couple of months already. It will take quite a bit because the changes are too big to just switch over from whatever Vue 2 projects. And only new projects will take Vue 3, hopefully at least they will. But not even all of them, because a lot of libraries are still not compatible enough.
Yeah.
So I guess we can wait for another year.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, my guess it will start everything like when the next is coming with Vue 3 support.
Yeah, that will be a big deal. Probably takes a while though, because even if Nuxt core itself would be built on Vue 3, and there's still lots of libraries built on top that have to adapt. the question if Nux can abstract stuff away enough, but
yeah. The thing is, like, we also like slowly trying to like have some like preparation for migrating to Vue 3. So we will be rewriting the most of the new code we will write in TypeScript and using the composition API. So we will try to like slowly like migrate some stuff.
Yeah.
And of course we are like on the another. I mean, we are on the another kind of holy fight between the monorepo and normal repo.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
So that's the question.
It's one of those fights that are, in my opinion, no, it's just my opinion. What am I?
Yeah.
I would just not go. If people come into the team and say, "Hey, I used the monorepo and it was really, really good. I can help you going through with it." Sure. But in all other cases, I wouldn't do it. Just wouldn't do it because I think it makes more problems.
The thing is that that's basically me, I guess, because we used it from A to B. We used monorepo, and we had like almost like 2 years talks about it, like. So, and we finally, like, before we ended, we were like scratched. We decided to go with monorepo, and it kind of worked pretty well actually. In the beginning, I was like against it, but after like 1 year of using the monorepo, it has definitely some perks you can use. So we'll see.
Okay. That's good. If it works for you, then yeah.
With blah blah blah. Half of our projects is using Vue UI framework that isn't expected. Yeah, of course.
We should maybe read things in the chat because in the podcast and then you couldn't.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would suggest to choose Vue 3 for new, a bit small projects. For rewriting old projects, I would probably wait. Yes.
Yeah,
agree.
yeah. Basically, what you just said.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is exactly what is our like goal in our company, to go like to slowly rewrite some stuff and kind of separate the new one with the composition API and TypeScript and slowly do the like. And then when the Vue 3 will be ready, or we are more aiming for next with Vue 3. It's kind of.
I would, by the way, I would be careful with the composition API if you use TypeScript inside the Vue component. Or I would say don't use it inside the Vue component, like because the whole TypeScript thing inside the Vue component is super crazy if you don't have Vue 3 yet. And you have to basically tell the compiler all the time that you know what you're doing because the compiler doesn't.
Yeah.
I think it might be more work in the end to clean this up than to just not use TypeScript as a component, but it's everywhere else, basically.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, I remember that I tried that like a couple months ago. I tried composition API with TypeScript, and it was kind of pain in the ass to make it work correctly.
It would be so nice to be able to have well-typed properties and so on, but it's not going to work. I mean, in the end, if you use Vue 2 with TypeScript and with composition API and so on, and you give it properties, even without the composition API, I guess, you have to tell the compiler that you absolutely know what you're doing in the props. So the whole type checking is gone again. It's just, and not only that, but I think that was my biggest problem because, my main reason for using TypeScript inside a Vue component would be that to properly type the data that is exchanged between the components. You basically can't do it. unless you are always using functional components, right? But then you can just go to React.
Yeah. No hate.
No hate.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. What do you think is the best thing about the composition API aside from writing more readable code?
I'm not even sure if you're writing more readable code. I mean, yes.
I thought about it too.
Right? I mean, sure, you will have the ability to separate code better. So you might be able to write more readable code. By default, instead of having a huge pile of small functions everywhere that are scattered around and which makes them unreadable, you would have one big function. Sure, you can structure that one big function or split it up, but if you're not doing it right, it's not getting more readable anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely you have a better chance to write readable code. So I don't want to frighten you here, because you now have the ability to just, compose everything the way you want. You don't have to squeeze it into the structure that Vue gives you with methods and computed. The actual question was, what is the best thing about it, aside from, in theory, writing better code? I think the best thing is sharing code. You can much better share functionality in different components, which allows you to really separate concerns in a better way, in my opinion. But I would have to use a big project and actually use it in a real way to see if that holds true. But yeah, basically like mixing, but better. Yeah, mixing is like the. Oh no, I'm getting ahead with myself. Yeah, I would use really, really bad terminology now, so let's not go that far. But yeah, so instead, what the composition API does is it gives you a function that in the end then builds the component for you in a transparent way. Doesn't feel like this, but that's what it actually does. This allows you to squeeze inject whatever you want to call that functionality into the component from the start. So you can take that functionality from wherever you want. That can be any function from wherever. While a mixin is more like you have the component and then just extend it with other functions, which is a bit ugly because if you do it or let's say you have a hard time to make it in a way that you don't share state, that you really know where functionality is coming from in those components and all those things, which is better in the composition API. But if you do it wrong, you don't win anything because the composition API doesn't force you to anything. I also think that composition API will feel very, very explicit for many people, but this explicitness is, I think, what makes it much more readable if you want to.
Yeah.
So monologue end.
Yeah, that's no. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's. Thanks for the insight, Norman.
Anytime. Currently looking if anyone tweeted anything to us.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, that the Vue 3 is like, I mean, it's slightly progressing. So you can see that, especially the version 3.0.8, there are like lots of new things or fixes. So even like SSR, which is like really, it should be really important for the Next, and compiler SSR. So there's like lots of interesting things coming, but still I think like my guess is like the next year will start like as the next it will be Next 3 or 4? Next 3, right? I think also.
Currently, isn't Next 2 it is currently, right?
I think so. So yeah, so probably it will be Next 3. Makes sense. So we'll see.
No, Next doesn't write anything about version numbers.
Okay. I believe the composition API is aimed towards larger projects to help developers with keeping code blocks of the same code closer context. Yes. Yes. That's I think it's a good tool, but it can be messy pretty quickly.
Yeah, you really need to know what you're doing. That's true.
Yeah.
And I think it's really useful for plug-in authors maybe who want to extend stuff or write utility functions or UI kit or something like this.
Yeah.
It's probably super useful as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and of course, tree shaking, making stuff smaller. Because now you have it even in even smaller pieces that you can just throw out as a compiler.
It's definitely promising, so it's well, but I think we still need to wait. There was actually I saw the good thing. I think it was from Eduardo. It's called Pinia. It's like it's the Vue store. Eduardo wrote a new like Vuex type Vue store.
Oh yeah.
It's like much more like, I would say, lightweight, and it looks pretty amazing. I mean, when it should be he get rid of the I think the not the mixins the mutations, so you don't have mutations.
Yeah, they wanted since a while. They wanted to bring actions and mutations together into one thing.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I always liked this separation, and I actually discussed exactly that topic with not only him together, but with him and what are the names? Someone else. Just doesn't bother, whatever.
Some smart guy. Yeah.
Yes. Probably much smarter than me, so I didn't, of course, didn't want to convince them of anything. I just thought that separation is useful. They didn't agree. So yeah, and we see they stuck to the point. But, yeah, you know what I want to say.
Yeah, but yeah, he tried to like use it like he started in November, like in I think 2019, and like to have something like more lightweight than Vuex for composition API. So, and I think this is like the results of his work. I mean, it's Vuex. Kind of it feels kind of so like similar, so but yeah, as you can see, that's the API is almost the same. Yeah, so that's like as there are no mutations, and it's more like TypeScript friendly, so and so there's like you don't need to also like dynamically add stores. So they are all like dynamic by default.
So they haven't been done? Oh no, you have to tell them to. You have had to tell them to be modules, right? Or
Yeah.
modular, or whatever it's called. Sure.
Yeah. So you don't have to structuring them in the modules. So it's
Yeah, okay.
it looks kind of good. So.
But yeah, it's Vue.js 4, not 3, of course.
Let me open that.
This is the docs for Vue.js 4, which works with Vue 3. Let's not be confused here. Just wanted to see if I find the here's a migrating from 4 to 4.0 from 3.
You can. This is this Pinea thing.
Okay.
So you can check it in the.
So is Pinea its own thing, or is it Vue.js 4 in the end?
No, it's not Vue.js 4.
Oh, I see. Because there's also Vue.js 4, which works with Vue 3. Pinea.ev.
If you use Lawrence is saying if you use Pinea, just keep in mind that the documentation recommends using V1 branch for Vue 2. Pinea works for Vue 2 and Vue 3, and you are currently on the branch that supports Vue 3.
I see. So there is Pinea is existing since longer already. Pinea weighs around 1 kilobyte. That is awesome. But because Vue.js is pretty heavy actually for what it's doing, which I always found a bit strange. But I never looked really into the code base, so I don't know. Maybe there are a lot of things that I didn't know that I missed. But for basically being a nice wrapper around a big object plus some convenience function, it was always pretty heavy in my opinion.
Yeah.
You can actually look. You guys maybe know bundlephobia. It's bundlephobia.com. You can check the weight of packages. If you just take that with Vuex. Okay, minified and gzip is like not even 4 kilobytes. Also not too crazy.
Bundlephobia. Okay.
And was even smaller before that.
Pinea. Minify and gzip, it's 1.8 kilobyte. It's Pinea.
So they are lying. Okay, yeah, they say around 1 kilobyte. So it's like a big round. Yeah, and the 4x, Vuex 4 is 4.7 kilobytes. But these are like sizes that are. If you compare this with
Vuex is
MobX, for example, that's MobX, which is the lightweight one, right? In the React world, is 16 kilobytes. Then you need MobX React for all this nice component stuff in React, because you always need another extra package for React, right? That's 5.5 kilobytes again. So you basically have like 20 something kilobytes added, and that's all minified gzip.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, like in my current job, like we're using Moment.js, so everything seems small against it. So.
But actually, Moment nowadays is still. I mean, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's still 70 something kilobytes. It's also always growing, but I think Oh yeah, no, it is. It has limited tree shake ability. But yeah, exactly. There were like two versions in between. That's super crazy if you look at it, because Bundlephobia shows you last versions, right?
Mm.
And there's version 2.24.0, which is 66.5 kilobytes. Then you have 2.25.0 and point 1, which are like 20 kilobytes, like a third of it. And then 25.2 again is back to almost 70 kilobytes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened there, but it probably was just a broken version.
Yeah, I mean, we're also using Lodash, so it's
getting better, you say. But Lodash is at least nicely tree shaken.
Yeah.
So you probably.
I don't think we tree shake it. I mean, we don't. I mean,
Aren't you using like any decent Webpack 5 or Rollup or something?
we have. I think we have currently. We are on the 4 Webpack 4.
That should already be tree shaken. Webpack 3 or 4 introduced it.
Yeah. I think I'm not sure if you think. Yeah, we're using 4 Webpack 4. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's getting better, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, we also have jQuery there, so whatever. For some reason.
So now it's getting sad.
Yeah, so.
jQuery is 30 kilobytes inside. 30 kilobytes for giving you some, like for helping you finding your way in the DOM.
Yeah.
That's just sad.
Yeah, so but it looks
But
good.
hey, let's have a look at Angular. Angular core is 90 kilobytes. It's always minified in gzips, right?
Yeah.
But that's only core, so let's have a look what else we find. There's also common, which is commonly needed directives and services. They add another 16.7, like almost 17 kilobytes.
Yeah.
And the router, Angular always looks like you have all the things in place, but that means you have to install all those extra packages.
Yeah.
So that's another 20 kilobytes. I didn't count, but we are at 130 or something, or 140 by now. Yeah, that. That's yeah. I don't know. It is tree shakeable, so you can probably make rather small applications nowadays. Angular, whatever version it is by now, it's like version 550 or something.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the Cypress, and it's pretty big.
Yeah, but it runs in the backend, so whatever.
Yeah.
Angular is by now at version 11. Last time I looked at it was 5 or something, and then I just said, okay, I give up.
I mean, Cypress is like the development is going like really crazy. When we spoke last month, I think I was on version like 6.4 or something, and now it's 7.1. So it's after 1 month. So they just released the version 7, like I think week ago.
But there haven't been 6.5, 6, 7, whatever, right? It's just 6.4, and then the next version was probably just 7.0, and then they released like super quickly a bug fix stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I spent like almost like 1 month like developing tests for Cypress. They actually added like the new. I think it's still alpha version, but you can you have like the component test runner, so you can you can directly mount the component, not like through the visit,
Mm-hmm.
So you don't. It's not like click. You can like directly mount the component, which seems pretty.
Yeah, I saw that this exists, but never tried it. So that works well, you say?
I mean, I didn't try it. Like I didn't try the mount
Oh, I
because
see.
it.
Mm.
I didn't find the way how to do it, because what I am doing, it's not more not it's not like testing like the components. It's more like the end-to-end test than component testing. Like so. Yeah. So Lawrence is speaking of Cypress. We are having we were having a conversation if Cypress is a good testing tool. Reading through the documentation, it seems pretty great. End-to-end testing, curious what others think of it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I mean, you don't have so many choices on the market for end-to-end testing, and
Yeah, there's basically Test Cafe, Cypress, and that old one, Selenium or whatever it is.
yeah. So
Right? Uh,
yeah,
so if you have those choices, then I would definitely go for Cypress.
yeah, definitely. I mean, it's pretty good tool. As I said, I'm working with the Cypress like for the whole last month, and it's interesting. I mean, there are still some flaws, or sometimes it's kind of hard to do some like things we wanted to do, like for example, like testing the more sessions, like parallel sessions. So you have like, for example, 2 users in the sessions, like every you know what I mean. So you have like, for example, if you want to test I like chat or something like that,
Oh, yes.
right?
Yeah. That's, of course, by the way, also Puppeteer, right? So that's
Yeah,
the other one.
yeah. But
Anyway, yeah, okay.
it's I mean, it's you can still like most of the time you can do the like the serial stuff. So you just prepare the stuff for the one user, sign off and sign in like another user. I mean, it takes more time because you need to like always like the reset the session, like, and start, like log in again, and it takes some time. But I mean, still, we have it like we have the testing like the separate from the code. We have like separate repository for the tests.
Mm.
So we are doing it against the staging, or so not directly to code like itself in the repo. So it adds also some kind of delay, because you need to handle like this kind of connection between the staging, right? So
Yeah.
but so far so good for me. I mean, I
Do
really
you use the internal server thingy that they have in, um, in Cypress? Well, how do you handle this multi-connection thing?
I don't. I just do it like um, as I said. I just do. There are like a couple ways how to do it. I mean, you can mock some stuff, or some like prepare some stuff like through the fixtures, and then do kind of seed before, or you can just do the just sign in, prepare the stuff with the user, like clicking the stuff and prepare it, then sign off, and then connect as another user, and do this and check if it's has the same data.
Mm.
Yeah, but as as we are currently like still developing it, so it's like we're using it with the staging server, which is also kind of used for all of the developers. So it's kind of messy. So we
Yeah.
we are preparing some kind of more like separate staging for it.
There should be like a test environment. That
Yeah,
is as close
exactly.
as possible to be.
So we would be able to kind of spin up like, I don't know, Docker or something like that, and make like seed everything, prepare everything for the test, run it, and then delete it again. So it will be like the clean environment. So we don't have to, because as I developing all the stuff like through the month, that of course other developers like kind of ruining my work, because they are moving. I mean, they are always, of course, working, so they are developing new stuff, and they adding like new features. And for example, like during I think 2 weeks ago, I should have like demo for our managers, or like so like, and the day before that, so colleague completely changed how we are handling sessions, like, and like login and signing out, and so so I had to completely rewrite it. So it took me like the whole day just to rewrite it. So, but yeah, you see.
Nice times. Yeah. No, you definitely need a standard test environment for this.
Yeah, exactly. So we are working on it, but it's,
and maybe more than one. Maybe do all the fancy cloud stuff, that is just creating environments for you if you need them.
Yeah. I mean, that's the idea. That's just, if you want to run the test, just spin up the one environment, like completely seed it, then test it and delete it, and that's the like, so you don't have to. But
Yeah, exactly that.
But I'm.
No one's tutoring us. I don't know. No one is writing tweets. Just saying. That's it.
Greatest. Yeah. I mean,
but we got a new follower.
What?
Sorry. We got a new follower.
Yeah, so the main reason I'm doing it right now this is that our QA did like this tests manually, and it's like we have like 75 almost 100, maybe currently maybe 100 like critical tests you need to do before every release, and our testers, our QA did it manually, so it took like, I don't know, it always took like maybe 2 days to do it, just the critical tests.
Of course, yeah, it's just a ton of work, right? If you just start these things from such a low level.
With the Cypress, I'm kind of almost done. I have like maybe 80% of done, like the critical tests. And if you run it and no one breaks your like staging, it will like took, I don't know, 15 minutes, maybe 20. So it's like, it will be definitely, I mean, really good lifesaver for the QA, so they can focus on the other stuff. So, and I mean, there are like other, like, not the critical tests, but like high, and like we have like in total like 1,000 scenarios almost.
That is a bit.
So
a good number.
So I have like work until next year just to do this, but luckily I won't do it. We by the way, we are looking for the front-end developer here in Prague. So if you want to join us, we definitely need help. You will be writing tests for the rest of your life.
Oh, great!
So
good.
I don't have to. And also,
How's the payment?
yeah. Also, we are looking
How's
for
the payment?
PHP developers.
I'm out.
Especially, I mean, it's not. It's Laravel developers, so it's slightly better, but yeah. So
I might be biased here, but yeah,
yeah,
probably.
I'm biased too. I'm biased totally.
I didn't touch it since a lot of years. I have no idea actually. 10, 15 years? And probably it's completely different by now, but
yeah, I think it's currently like PHP 8 version. So I remember when I was young, like really young, I worked with PHP 5, and it was totally cool because they introduced object-oriented programming in the PHP, so that was cool. Lawrence, where do I sign up? Just
for the job?
For the job or for what? If you want a job, just write me on the Twitter or whatever. So or in the Meetup page, I can send you a link. So yeah, where were we? Yeah, so Cypress, yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else to say about Cypress? I don't know, but yeah, we're also using it. I'm happy with it. So
I'm still waiting for my IKEA price.
IKEA price? Oh shit! Yeah, there was something. What was it?
What was it? What was it? Drawers?
Yeah.
No.
I don't remember.
Me
no, definitely not a draw. I got them.
Yeah.
Which is really good because, as I said before, my wardrobe didn't survive the move.
Yeah.
Was also an old IKEA wardrobe, I think. Not sure. It's probably IKEA because it wasn't mine originally, so I got it secondhand as well. And it just, it didn't fit into the elevator. And then we tried to put it on the sides to disassemble it. And then it made a very, very not so pleasant noise. Yeah, and then we just threw it away. Not too bad. Anyways, yeah, now that I have 4 balls of yours, I can survive.
Johannes, but Laravel is really nice to use. It saves a ton of time for lots of problems. If someone is not too scared of PHP, I definitely recommend it. There's a which is pretty similar to Adonis.js. I mean, I saw it like the Laravel, but I don't know. I'm not scared about about it.
Scared would be too much said, I hope.
But I mean, if I had to do some backend stuff, I would always choose I would prefer like Ruby or Go or whatever, but not PHP.
I would probably even prefer Django with Python.
Yeah, definitely.
Python with Django in this case.
Yeah.
Although I used to use a lot of Python 500 years ago or something, I'm not sure, but I don't really dig this whole implementation. Makes me sick, seriously, at some point, because I had the weirdest issues with it. So
PHP is like really, I mean, I just don't remember how to write. Lately, I had to change some things in PHP, and it was scary. But yeah. So
yeah, by the way, you didn't answer my question if they pay decently for your job, for writing tests. And if it's, I mean, if there's even PHP involved, they should pay a lot of, what do you call this in English? Let me check.
it's like risk fee or whatever.
Yeah, something like, you know, if someone punched you in the face and you sue them, they have to pay you that kind of money.
Yeah, I don't know.
What? They call it just compensation or smart money.
Smart money.
Compensation for personal suffering. Okay, we have in German, of course, we have one word for this as usual. So, yeah, that one. That is what I would want to have if I have to touch PHP.
Hazard fee. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's kind of easier like in these times because everyone is working from home, so I don't have to meet the PHP guys in the office. so I cannot catch this from them. But
Do you think they would infect you with some PHP or something?
yeah, I'm afraid so. So it's crazy, but I'm going to go to the office kind of soon, maybe next week. So, but I never been there. I mean, actually, I was there like before like 2 years ago, because the founders are my friends from the school. So I was there like to visit them, but I always like kind of make fun of them that when they get enough money to pay my salary, I will join them.
And now they did, as it seems, huh?
Actually, it's funny, but it worked pretty well.
I mean, did they pay better than what you had before?
What?
Did they pay better compared to what you did before?
I mean, it's kind of hard to compare because you need to compare more stuff like
Cost of living, right?
Cost of living in Berlin, and I don't living in Prague. I living like
even Prague is so cheap compared to Berlin.
Yes, definitely. But I'm living like, I don't know, it's like 60-70 kilometers north from Prague. So the prices are like different here. So
yeah, of course.
So I would say it's the same kind of. I mean, in Germany it was better because I had like the Kindergeld, but
okay.
In Czech Republic you have Kindergeld only for one child, for the last one.
Interesting.
Yes.
How does that work? So the first child, or no, only the last child gets then a coat, or what?
No, if you have like always for the last child. So if you have the first child, then you have like 4 years to. You have like, I don't know, it's how much is it? 5,000 euros bank of like this Kindergeld. You get it like monthly. So if you are lucky, you get all the money, and if the second child is born like during when you're getting the first child, the Kindergeld, you lost the first and you get only the last one for the last one. It's a weird system, I don't know. But
yeah, it sounds strange. Okay.
How was the Vue.js conference? Which one?
The online one, I guess.
Honestly, I didn't have time to to check any videos from the Vue.js Amsterdam conference.
I have to admit, same here. I really wanted to do it, but it just didn't happen. I was in the middle of my move and stuff. I was just not able to do it.
Yeah, same here. I have lots of work and like it's really hard to have time to watch these, but hopefully I will have some time for some talks. But hopefully next year it will be again the offline version of Vue.js Amsterdam.
Yeah, if anyone wants to share stuff about the Vue.js conference, the online one, feel free to. I guess we cannot just spontaneously invite someone into the stream, right? Without you getting crazy.
Mm?
We cannot just spontaneously invite someone into the stream, right? Without you losing your mind, I mean.
I mean, in theory it would work kind of. I can put him on the main screen like a big brother, so it might
like switch with the picture, with the toilet picture.
The background picture, yes, I can, because.
But can you put him on the toilet? That's the question.
on the toilet. I mean, you mean here?
On the toilet, not any toilet. That toilet.
Yeah.
Did they have any visitors? Anyone? No, I think it was pretty well attended, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, we are busy people.
Yep, I guess.
So we can squish it too.
Yeah. You had like 2 more things on your list, I think.
Yeah, just let me view.
And I actually thought about negative things of Vue.js as a topic, but yeah.
Vue.js Amsterdam online conference. Oh, okay, that's they already have the tickets for the next year.
They're freaking these things, huh? Interesting.
10 February 2022. Yes. Everyone gets the hazmat suit for free. So
Nice. Waiting for the questions. Excitement.
Vue.js Amsterdam, previous speakers. Same speakers, same speakers, same speakers. Same speakers, same speakers. What's the 22, 21 recordings. Oh, okay. I should have access, right, somewhere.
Yeah, we have keys for this, right? In theory.
Yeah, somewhere lost.
Not even this I looked for. I didn't really find time at all. Although it would be super interesting. Probably.
Huh. Interesting. We'll see. I've been trying to have a conversation with my CTO. Who wants to run the npm build for Vue for the staging environment in the production at this has cache busting. But I feel like that is a bad idea as it will impact debugging and have other consequences. Any idea how to get cache busting on staging? Hmm.
Uh,
Mm.
Interestingly, I didn't have that problem yet. Because in theory, you probably only have to change the build parameters to include that hash into the file in staging as well.
Mm. I don't know. I don't have to. Besides running MPD mode, I mean. I don't know. Didn't have like.
Yeah, I never had that specific problem.
Yeah.
So I would say it is a Webpack configuration thing more than anything else.
Yeah. But I mean, he's your CTO, so he is always right. So.
Exactly.
The worst thing is that they will fire him and you will be new CTO.
That sounds like a sad story.
You just need to wait, Lawrence. Be patient and. Yeah, so.
Any more sad stories? Like sad Vue.js stories?
Sad Vue.js stories. I don't know if I said, but I recently found pretty good library because as okay, one more thing. Oh no, almost like I will get fired. Right, that's all. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine for me. I mean,
Of course.
that's fine. We will be moving
Sorry.
to the what? You're muted.
No, yeah, I'm talking to someone else. Sorry. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. Yeah, so and we will be moving to the new offices, like pretty nice offices in Prague. We don't know where yet, but it will be the completely new offices with everything.
Like fancy stuff?
Yeah. Like what was the name of the office? I can show you.
People from outside only know that quirky, weird building.
Was it?
Remember that tower that is like shifted in weird way?
No, that's ugly. You mean the dancing house?
Right, exactly.
No. But there is actually good coffee place on the top.
Never made it to the top. That story again.
So when you will be in here in Prague, so we can go there.
Let's do it. Then have a beer. Let's have a lot of beer.
Yeah, we definitely need this. Where is it? It was a pretty nice office, but I had it somewhere in the chat and I cannot. It doesn't. Blah blah blah. Here I get it. It's visionary.
Sounds visionary. Mm-hmm.
Visionary Prague. That's, I mean, okay, as you can see the gallery. Oh, that's in the but the funny thing is that on the top you have like this garden and also this running.
Do you share this anywhere or any call somewhere?
Yeah,
or you're talking with your students?
It's on the stream, so you can see it on the stream.
Sorry, okay, I see.
Yeah, that's that's bad for you, I know. I can put it in the chat. And this is also the building we have the system, or we will have the our system in it, so
You grow own dog food, basically. Yeah, that's great.
yeah. There is a like you cannot see this, but there is like this running, and on the top even is the I think is there is here is the like the soccer field, or here, or football field. So you can play football on the roof, which is kind of bad because sometimes when you aiming badly and you can just like kick the ball.
It's better than baseball, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Anyhow,
it looks like no one made any bad experiences with Vue.js, interestingly.
Yeah, I mean, I try to kind of think about it, and I didn't have like so much bad experience with Vue.js also.
True, me neither.
So yeah.
I think I had more in the beginning where things were not really, some things didn't work well yet and so on.
Yeah.
Like really, really in the beginning. And I have some with Nux because some things just don't work as well. If you're used to just use Vue.js, you have a bit more freedom there. And then sometimes you get a bit, like tree shaking and stuff like this isn't working so well in Nux. But that's it.
Yeah.
Now YouTube blessed me.
Yeah, also, yeah, that's right, Lawrence. It's like sometimes the most of the time is just not just like bad understanding of the of the things. So
That's true.
yeah. I mean, as I said, lately I found I try to solve some issues with the templates for the mailing, and I found this kind of nice tool. It's like the MJML, which is
The name sucks. I'm sorry, but the name is not as nice as the tool, I guess.
It's by MailChat, so it's kind of nice thing how to write the responsive emails, like email templates. So
I actually saw this already, but I'm not sure if I used it. I think I suggested it to a project or for a project once, but I guess either I didn't work on the project or the project didn't happen in the end. I don't remember.
yeah. Also, yeah, I try to. I just had the chance just to read the documentation, but maybe we will try it to use it because currently our emails templates are somewhere buried in the PHP in the Laravel somewhere, I don't know where. So maybe I will try to dig them and fix them with this. And they also had I saw that they have a pretty nice app. So you can even for Linux. So you can
Even for Linux. Sorry.
So it's I will try it this month and we'll see how it goes. So you can test the emails and you can send them and test them, which is because recently I tried to test our emails, but the thing is that before I was able to test them, I need to basically create the whole infrastructure on my local MacBook. So it means tons of Docker containers running and trying. It's really hard. It was really hard to manage. So
It was one of those M1 thingies, right?
yeah, even it doesn't help. Yeah. So there are still some issues. So
Issues as in it doesn't work, you mean?
I mean, it's surprisingly lots of things is working. I didn't find so many bad things, but I mean what are doing? What I say? There is lots of new updates almost every day for the apps, and as some are using this kind of transpiler or whatever, the Rosetta thing, which will transpile it from x86 to ARM. So and it works pretty much really good. So most of the applications is working. Even Photoshop is working with this.
Nice.
So actually, I didn't find any issues, except yesterday I tried to run the latest Vue.js version, latest Vue.js 2 version, and it's using with the Node SAS. And
yeah,
I think
that is some compiled thing, some program.
Yeah, so I had some issues with this, so with M1, so it's not compatible, but it's.
Okay, interesting. Because I thought you can just compile it but M1 is such a new platform, right? It's not just any ARM thingy would work there, I guess. Or maybe Node.js is not compatible with ARM at all. I'm not sure.
But actually, I mean, I tried to find a solution, and they said that it's not working for it. But I found on Stack Overflow that if you just run the npm npm rebuild node SAS, and it did, and it worked after that. So
yeah, so it compiled it for the right platform. That was probably the issue then.
Yeah. So. Yeah, what's Lawrence? I'm also trying to learn more about error logging. Yeah, me too. Hey, you are doing more the same stuff what I'm doing lately. Basically testing, error handling, and testing. and error handling. So that's
Sounds repetitive. Okay. So what kind of error logging on the backend side or on the front end side?
I mean, for me, it's more like on the front end to have some kind of just error handling from the like bubbling the errors from the API and this kind of stuff. So but there is like lots of things to handle, and as I said, I did most of the time I did the testing. So just like the guys from the management or the product, they just like firing on me some task, and I have like from all the side I have lots of tasks, and they always just like,
As usual, right?
yeah, who wants to do the jest testing? Oh, Jiri, you did the unit testing in the jest testing in the A2B, right? You write about like, because we write like about, we migrate like 2,000 tests from
Easy peasy. Just that's like a weekend job, right?
yeah, we just
A
did it.
weekend
It
without
took
sleep,
only
food, or
like
anything.
2 months for 3 senior developers, but
Yeah, the estimation is still in the same,
yeah.
in the power of something. Yeah. So front end. Okay. Yes, sentry logging basically, right? What means? Okay, I'll just read it. Trying on front end would love to get more meaningful errors from backend or API and handle it better than the front end in terms of reporting to the error in our internal front end product.
Yeah.
So you have your own error logger thingy implemented?
Yeah, basically, it's what we are with. I mean, with what I wanted to do is basically the collect all the errors in one place, like, and to kind of store them somewhere. I don't know if it's good idea to store them in the store, and then just in the component decide if you want to show them or not, if they are like critical or not critical, or just like this. So
You want to generalize this? Is that what you want to say? Like to have a central place that describes the error and the how to deal with it?
yes, somehow, yeah.
It sounds like an error framework or something like this.
Mm.
There might be such a thing, although I never heard of it. But this sounds like an issue that people have, right?
Mm.
So if there's no such thing, it's your chance. Just build it
Yeah,
for the sake of all.
yeah, of course, yeah. Just after I built my cloning machine, and I will clone myself, and I can do it.
Easy, easy peasy. I'm in this meantime, I'm working on a time machine instead, cloning.
Yeah. I wish I had more time. Yeah, to write unit tests. Also, I don't know how
Don't
to.
we all?
Yeah. So say we all. Sorry, I'm. Okay, I will read it. Sorry, I mean in terms of the UX. So if our stuff tries to do something, the API can say could not build report stuff because of, and the pass this to UI so the stuff can see it. Yeah, I mean.
Okay, that sounds like you have to just do it, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm also like, because I mean if you have some error from the backend from the API, you just want you to collect it to some handler or some class, and
Yeah,
store
exactly.
it somewhere, and give it the error some kind of weight, right? And then if it, then show it. I mean, you don't need to show, I don't know, for example, if you have some kind of, I don't know, errors, whatever.
Couldn't create repo.
No, yeah, something like
for a reason.
Yeah. So
no, but yeah, you could just use a modal or something.
Yeah.
Or any how are these errors? Not pop-ups. These little batch pop-ups thingies, you know. You
Yeah.
just have a global component
Or
like a component that is in your layout.
The thing is that you want some errors to show the user, and some errors you don't want to show them. And for example, do the stuff like I don't know, redirect to another page and just send it to Sentry or something like that. So
yeah, of course. Yeah. So yeah, you really need to differentiate between some central place that just shows a message somewhere on the screen that could be just everywhere, like always everywhere.
Yeah.
And then of course local errors like validation errors and things like this. That's the component that you're currently handling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, snack bar. Yeah, we have something similar. I don't know the name. I don't remember the toaster. I think it's called.
Oh yeah, toaster. That's how I call it. Yeah. Basically, what you have on your desktop as well, like something that pops up and just stack messages.
Yeah.
Just don't use it for validation errors. That would be confusing. Funny maybe.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course.
Depending on how much you hate your users. You know.
Yeah. So, but I also I found this cool thing. It's called the next hue. Which is
you also have Siren.
What?
You also have Siren.
if you the next hue is pretty cool. So it's
Hey, Lucy here. So today I want to give you a quick demo of Next.Hue.
I mean, it's basically that it will if you write the code. I don't know if you can see it. I will just move it up more. So you fire that, and you see the light in the background changed. And if you have error, so you can, if you have error, so you will see the red. It changed to red, like it's using the Philips Hue light bulb, so you can So you can see that it's if it's there error that the light bulb changed to red.
That is so useless but fun, at least fun. Probably one of those things that you can just script in an afternoon if you're bored or inclined.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to. I will try it because I have the Hue somewhere in it.
That one actually today would have been a day like this. You know, where this would be useful because I just ran, like I pushed to the build, like to the pull request, and then there's no automatic build running. And it always takes like 15 to 20 minutes, depending. Yeah. And when I came back, I checked and so on and thought it should be running and so on. And then there's a long list of tasks and none of them failed. So I would have seen, oh, the whole room is red, so probably it failed. That would be great.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, you can have like the green for like the progress, and if it's and the finish like green or red. So I think it should be easy to do it. I mean, they definitely have some API because if you can use the Next for this, so
yeah.
So I think there is, maybe just check the.
You have to hook it into GitHub in my case then, and Circle CI.
Yeah. bridge. Yeah, it looks.
Nice sentence.
But just package JSON. There's where is this? Yeah. Oh, I don't see it. I don't know. Oh, it's probably somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure next 3 is or not, or at least I'd have to make next 2 a default on it. Yeah.
And one of the when Sebastian is saying that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, well, it will be nice to have it by default, so you can. Maybe they can have a deal with the Philips.
Source bonus. I use Max figures and like 20% off the kit.
Yeah, they can have like Philips Hue Next developer kit.
Nice.
Yeah, so. And we are back in the toilet again.
In the toilet? Oh, I see. Yeah.
Are there any other questions or?
I think actually we are alone with Lauren.
I see that we are like 2 people here, so me and you.
I would actually call it, an evening soon because I'm also getting a headache. So I guess that nose thing is more than just a running nose.
Yeah. So okay. So thank you for your time, and we will see each other next meetup in May, I guess.
Yes, it's also so this will be May.
And it will be what's the May
11th.
Yes, May 11th. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like the meetup. It feels like the first one we had, like just like a couple of.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit. Yeah. But hey, it's nice. Like this podcast, I think, is also nice. Why not? People actually listen to us, really.
Yeah.
Okay, why not?
Okay, so have a good night and see you next time.
Good night, everyone. Thanks, Lauren.
Bye bye.
Thanks, really, for speaking with us.